The reason I'm very, very passionate about what I'm doing is because the work I'm doing here I feel is so important. There are a lot of problems out there with animal health, public health. First, I feel the obligation to help address some of these problems. And secondly, we need to train young generation scientists.
So I kind of think of Dr. Zhang as a practical visionary. He's always looking forward to the next big problem to arise in veterinary and human health.
I was fascinated by these microbes. We have a lot of good bacteria and also a lot of bad bacteria. Those are the ones cause diseases in animals and humans. It's global and silent pandemic. And there are a lot of research need to be done to address this grand challenge.
When he went from being a postdoc to starting his own lab, he moved into a field that he felt was going to be a real problem in the future and has actually been able to make a huge impact on that field.
Campylobacter, which is one major focus that Dr. Zhang has, is the leading cause of bacterial diarrhea in humans, not only in the US but around the world. This is an organism that's a little bit unique compared to some of the other model organisms that many bacteriologists focus on. And it has some characteristics that, from a genetic perspective, make it much more difficult to manipulate.
I think that he's probably had the biggest impact on the field of antimicrobial resistance,
which is also a leading international issue that impacts the ability that physicians, veterinarians, and crop specialists have to be able to effectively treat disease when we face it.
Eventually, all the work we do will be useful for new vaccines or for new diagnostic tools for disease prevention and control. I worked as associate dean for 10 years. My role in administration is to support and facilitate. I always tell my students, they are the drivers and I'm the navigator. So I give them plenty of room for utilizing their own talent to do creative work.
His mentorship is indeed very much let the students work through some of those complexities. And in doing so, they're gonna learn.
So everyone has some unique talent. We need to take advantage of these talents to address these big problems, especially these grand challenge problems. There's no way you can solve them by just one person.
The students that he trains are the future generation of researchers that are going to continue to build on the knowledge and foundation that he's laid in these areas. And when you look over his career, he's got trainees, mentees that are all across government, industry, academia.
Here, we've recognized him for his excellence by awarding him the Roger and Marilyn Mahr Chair in One Health. And then even more recently is his election into the National Academy of Sciences, which is really, outside maybe the Nobel Prize, is really the recognition of research excellence.
He really just wants the best for everyone. He works quietly but very hard to make sure that others succeed. He's in it to do good. He's in it to help others.
I hope people could remember me as a passionate researcher who has made tangible contributions to improve animal health and public health, and also as a dedicated mentor who cares about the student, cares about their education, cares about their success in future career.